Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, Random County. Welcome to another episode of the Random and Roulette podcast. I am your host, your emotional support water bottle who supports you emotionally. And I'm joined by my always awesome co-host, Spooky Suki.
Hi.
It's been a week, bro.
So do you have an emotional support water bottle? Is that guy? That guy's enormous.
Actually, that's not my emotional support water bottle. My emotional support water bottle is the silver one.
The silver with the blue stuff on it?
That one.
Okay.
That's the third time I've had to bought that one. First time I left it in a hotel in Omaha. And then like a month later, for some reason, we ended up in the same hotel in the same room. But it wasn't there.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could have asked the lost and found probably and got it back.
I mean, gone by then. And then I left it again at my brother's house in Cambridge. And I only really go to that place once a year. That's on Easter. So I kind of lost it there. And so I'm on my third one of that same water bottle.
So when you go back to your brother's, are you going to get your old one back?
I don't know. I don't know if he still has it.
Why would you throw a water bottle away?
I don't know. He works at a school and a church, so I'm pretty sure he just put it in lost and found. Maybe someone will claim it or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or he just uses it.
I do have a water bottle that I use every night. But I guess it swaps between two water bottles, but they're both glass and they have like really cute designs on them. One of them is a cherry blossom design and the other one's
you don't say.
Like a pond with the lilies on it. So yeah, those are mine, I guess. I don't
think you have one on your desk.
No.
Oh.
I always do tea at my desk though.
Mm.
Because I have a mug warmer, which is awesome sauce. I don't know how I lived my life without a mug warmer before. Because, I forget about my drink all the time. Put it on the mug warmer, it's always warm.
I thought it would work with something like this. I'm holding a Yeti, like a 20-ounce.
I don't know. I would be kind of scared to do...
Well, yeah, because, the outside is metal, it would get hot.
Yeah. I'd be kind of afraid to do that. With one of those.
Also, a mug warmer has a dual purpose. Actually,
you could put a candle on it, too.
Or...
Oh, are you going to say the freaking queso?
A jar of queso.
You lunatic.
Then you have one queso all the time.
Oh, we got home last night. So last night, the friend group played Jackbox games, which was really fun. And I got home, and I was like, I'm really hungry again. So I took our leftover taco pizza from the district, which is awesome as well. And I put my favorite salsa on it.
Nice.
Mrs. Renfro's
the roasted
roasty toasty salsa. And it was freaking amazing. I was like, this is the best.
This is a game changer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't been down to the district for the month of November, they're doing taco pizzas special, and it is fantastic.
Yeah, chicken taco pizza, and they load it up.
Yeah. It's got a PhD piled higher and deeper.
Oh, God. But yeah, so how's your week been?
Well, I've been sick as fuck all week.
Yeah.
Bad.
So pretty shite.
Well, it's that weird, in between sick. Okay, it wasn't too sick where I couldn't go to work, but it was definitely sick enough to where everything sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's well, what am I going to do if I stay home?
Yeah.
I could just go into work and make money.
Potato around.
Yeah.
I mean, you make money anyways.
Yeah.
I guess you guys don't have
we
sick
don't
days,
have sick leave. We just have vacation.
Really stupid, by the way. I have sick days, but I never use them because I'm always at home anyways.
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to power through the week at work was because we got our new supervisor, and they did kind of this cool thing where they had the team interview the 3 supervisor candidates.
Oh, that's really cool.
So it was like a round table thing. They basically stood in the middle and we grilled them.
Wow.
But it was actually, it was kind of interesting because they're not interviewing to their superiors. They're interviewing to their team. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, so it's a whole different dynamic too.
Yeah. Yeah. They haven't announced who it was though, but they actually had 3 really good candidates. One of them was actually one of the members of our team.
Oh.
And it was just it'd be really hard to go from being your friend to having you as a boss.
Yeah, as a boss.
So it's actually, we all kind of agreed. It's we really like this person, but none of us could reconcile them being our boss.
The dynamic wouldn't be right.
Which sucks because he's really good.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah. Instead, we might have. Well, I don't know if we can name drop, but my old supervisor, the one that you knew.
Yeah.
Basically, it's her 2.0 is who I'm hoping actually gets a position. She's really good.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Her whole focus was like building the team.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
But, I've been going to yoga.
Yeah.
And getting my butt kicked.
Yeah, I haven't yogaed or worked out at all this week just because, head full of snot.
Yeah, it isn't
bad.
Good for working out, usually. But yeah, I'm still mildly sore, and that was from Thursday. And I didn't even think I was, like, trying that hard. But maybe I was. I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I'm really glad I didn't go. I mean, Thursday night was actually like the sickest I was all week.
That was a hard class, too, so you would have been freaking dying. And then we went out to Tucson afterwards, which was super cool with them. So
we did that like one other time.
Yeah.
And all those ladies are awesome.
Yeah, they were pretty enthused that we were coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was like, yeah.
No, considered effort to actually keep going.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna go. I can't go tomorrow because I have my chiropractic appointment. But then I'm planning on going Wednesday and Thursday.
Crack a glow stick.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I'm freaking sore as hell. And my neck's been driving me nuts.
Well, you do massage therapy on top of chiropractic, don't you?
Yeah,
at the same time?
I do both the same day. Because
that's probably good.
It's real nice.
Yeah.
And my massage therapist is freaking amazing.
Is it Dr. Kim?
Yeah, she's the chiropractor, and then Abel is my massage therapist. And he's a fantastic person. He's good to talk to too.
Yeah, he's the one that's you're trying to hook him up with me or something.
Yeah.
Here, look, you can't be sad anymore. I found you a boyfriend. A boyfriend? I'm not gay. Yes, you are.
Yeah. So, God, what else have I been doing this week? I've been studying a lot more. I've been trying to study a lot more.
Yeah, like every time I've seen a message you, it's like, well, if you're not busy at work, with work.
It's time to study.
It's like, yeah, let's do some calligraphy.
Or doing, what? I'm not doing calligraphy right now.
Well, writing.
Oh, no, that's not calligraphy. That's not what calligraphy is.
Well, yeah, calligraphy is the fancy drawing, but to me, Japanese is fancy drawing, so it works.
It's not. It's like saying our letters are automatically calligraphy, and they're not. Doesn't work like that, sir.
I don't think the Latin alphabet, it's like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm too close to see it. I don't know, it's not that intriguing as opposed to like the Greek alphabet or the Cyrillic alphabet.
Yeah, that's because
Well, they're odd, they're weird. That's why they're interesting.
English
Yeah.
Latin letters.
I found this. Oh, damn it! I can't remember the name of his YouTube channel, but he does like troll videos where it's like, all right, the alphabet sucks. I'm making alphabet 2. Breaks it down. Like,
we used to have more letters, which is crazy to me. Is like, in the future, are we going to lose more letters?
I don't know. Maybe. It's like I think like
what letters are useless right now?
K can be replaced by a C.
No, I think you have to have both. No, you have to have both.
No.
Yeah.
And what
C sometimes makes more of an S sound.
Well, yeah, but a K only makes one sound, and a C can also make the same sound.
I don't know, maybe. Or like some of those letters towards the end of the alphabet.
Some of the goth letters. Like, I don't think Q is where it should be in the alphabet. It should be hanging out with X, Y, and Z.
Well, I feel like Q stuff you can replace. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We used to have more letters, and now we don't.
There's also like there's a certain sounds in that do not exist in English that exist in other languages.
Oh yeah, there's tons, especially
in English. There's no rolled R. Like I think if there was a rolled R in English, there would be a separate letter for it.
Yeah. There's a shit ton of sounds in Korean that aren't in American or other. There's similar sounds in Chinese, I think. I don't know. The Chinese stuff gets confusing to me sometimes, but
also no, Chinese is tone based, isn't it? I do believe so.
Yeah, and it's like inflection based too.
Yeah. It's like I know Vietnamese is very, very tone based to the point where a conversation sounds like a song. Like it's that varied. So like I think our letters would be weird too if we had more of a tone based language as opposed to just syllabic.
Yeah.
Spooky?
Oh.
Lights flickered. What are you doing?
Flickered.
Lower your chi.
Yeah, it's probably. I think my light bulb's going out up there. Plus, I don't think your chi has anything to do with. Fuck.
What did you do? Did you break a nail?
The other bow
playing with it. Oh no,
the other bow came off.
Oh yeah.
But like it kept getting stuck in my hair, so
Oh.
that's why it's like. But now I just have the normal. I'm gonna take these ones off anyways, pretty soon, and put.
You have what?
Different
They're
ones on.
Black Princess. They're not exactly.
It's a French nail, sir.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Princess. I don't think there's anything.
I can't
that's
remember.
Princess nails.
I don't know. I never got my nails did.
I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do my teddy bear ones next,
Yeah.
maybe, or my Hello Kitty ones. I've got more on the way though, so because these are really good and they're super easy to put on.
Yeah.
You just they're from Bella Rose, and you put these sticky tabs on your thumb, and then you put the nail on, and then they're on there for days. And then if you want them off, you just soak them in soapy water and
Oh really?
just kind of.
You don't have to take all the acetone and
No. So you can
Ammonia.
actually wedge one of those cuticle pushers under it
Oh.
and kind of get the glue off your nail, which it doesn't hurt your nail any. And then you scrape the glue off the nails and you can reuse them.
Oh, nice.
And they're $6. So it's this is an amazing deal. I'm a big fan. And then she gives you free stuff too, like hair clips and yada yada.
Nice. How do you find all these little boutique people? Is it just Etsy?
No, it's Instagram and
Oh.
Facebook. So it's based off of what you look at on the internet.
Oh, so you get advertisements for it. Yeah.
Yep. And she does boxing videos basically where she boxes and orders. So she's
That's pretty awesome.
oh, this is all the free gifts they're getting, and this is the nails that they ordered, and this is the nails that they got for free because they ordered 5 sets of nails. So it's pretty cool. I quite like watching the videos just for funsies.
Yeah, I think for a lot of the Christmas things that I'm getting as gifts, a lot of them are coming from Instagram advertisements.
Yeah, they know their shit. Oh, so what I'm getting you for Christmas is for the living room when it's done.
Okay.
So get the fucking living room done.
Okay. I was going to see if Trish was going to be, Terminator was going to be in town to actually finally get the wood for it. But
Yeah.
I did start, did I show you? I don't know if I did.
You showed me a mapping of some sort, but that's all more I got about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I started one of my family would do a grab bag instead of drawing names. We all just have a white elephant thing.
Yeah.
So mine it's going to be an Udi. I don't know. I shouldn't say this because no, fuck it. I don't know. Whoever's listening, I don't listen to it later. Don't listen to this one. But I have an old piece of walnut, hobby sort of worker. I had this giant chunk of walnut, and then I got my grandfather's lathe after he died, and I turned this chunk of tree, and I'm making it into a giant mug with huge handles.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll show you pictures after.
I know what you're getting from Trish too this year.
Oh shit! I gotta get Trish Terminator or something. she gonna kill me.
She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be like, "You guys suck."
We're so bad at our one gimmick.
Womps. Let's see what else have I been doing. I've been starting to do diaphragm exercises.
So you can scream louder.
And I don't scream right now, but we'll see what we end up with. Oh yeah, that's right. We have another band meeting on Wednesday with the fur.
Nice.
Boots with the fur.
Oh shit! How can I turn that into a Halloween costume?
So yeah, we'll see what we end up. I have a few that I think I want to attempt. They're a bit more high energy than what we've been doing, so hopefully that'll work out.
Paramore, Risky Business, Misery Business, Risky Business.
No, there's a Sleeping with Sirens song called "We Like It Loud," and it is just it's crazy the entire time.
That could be awesome.
Yeah, that would be one that you guys could
Go nuts on.
yeah, run into each other on. If there's more than 4 of you.
Yeah. Speaking of music and screaming.
Oh god.
I found a new game. So I follow a YouTube channel called Games Done Quick, and it's all speedrunning. And they have I know I talked about it on one of the earlier podcasts in the summer because in the summer they do awesome games done quick, and it's a whole huge convention where they raise money for Doctors Without Borders.
Oh, nice.
So like during the rest of the year,
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. So during the rest of the year, they still have the channel going. And they'll like invite people on like through like Twitch, and it's like, oh, this is an obscure game that we do a speedrun for. And this one person started this game, and I was like, well, I don't want to watch the rest of this video because I actually want to play this game. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's called Karma Flow. And it was actually a Kickstarter game. And the idea of the game is you're resetting the karma for the world, but it's done as a Nordic metal opera.
Oh.
So like instead of like, here's the tutorial, press A to jump, it's like you meet this character that sings this ballad, and it's like, remember your power. Like, and it's like oh, and it brings you through like the obstacle course to teach you how to jump, but like everything is like sung, and it's awesome. And it gets even better when you find out that all of the like the narrator and like do you ever play like Banjo-Kazooie?
No.
Oh.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay. Well, in the game Banjo-Kazooie, like every time you pick up an item, like it'll talk to you in like a weird voice. So like that type of thing does happen, but it's done by like Sharon Den Odell, who is the lead singer of Within Temptation.
Oh shit.
Or the lead singer of Dragon Force is one of the main characters in the
Dragon Force.
Yeah. Or there is a character, I can't remember her name, but she's voiced by the lead singer of Arch Enemy, and she plays like this haunted muse. And Arch Enemy's music is very like operatic, but then like goes like all the time. So like she goes from being possessed to being like pretty, like back and forth, and it's awesome because that's what she does in her music.
Yeah.
So I started playing it, and it's really cool because it's all like metal music and opera.
Is it a 1-player or 2-player?
It's single player, but it's on Steam and it's $5.
Oh fuck yeah. That was like. Not speaking of games anymore, but that was something that I considered us doing at one time, is make a Twitch account and do karaoke.
Yeah.
Just like for fun.
That could be
like
cool.
once a month, but I don't know how to do that because I don't know shit about Twitch.
I don't know how to do Twitch. I mean, we'll probably learn though.
Well, I think we know a guy that might know some things about Twitch.
Yeah.
So I think we could probably get that worked out. I just don't know how to do. I don't know. Like, after we get the logistics figured out, I don't know how to execute it properly, so it isn't just like meh. But maybe someday we'll do Twitch karaoke.
Oh, that could be hilarious.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Well, I mean, speaking of like karaoke and stuff like that, we had like Return of Games.
Return of Games?
Yeah.
Return of Games.
Yeah, we did like a stick fight.
Oh, yeah.
And like
we
actually had
did
like
do a
everyone
stick
over,
fight.
and then we did some Jackbox.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
And Shmanda and I connected in the stupidest way possible in one question.
Yeah, we forgot to tell Shmanda, by the way, about
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I kind of feel bad, but I didn't say anything about it yet.
Oh.
But she'll know now.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Shmanda.
I don't know. Well, yesterday. I did all that wood carving stuff. And then went to the bar for the game, and the game sucked.
Well, yeah.
And then Frog Mama and New Kid went to go get their new TV, and I was like, I'll just hang out at the bar. And then Sir Truck Slot showed up, and I was like, cool.
Yeah.
And then you two showed up, and I was like, oh, I'm still at the bar. So it's like, hey, let's go to Frog Mama and New Kid's house. And then we did, and we played more Jackbox. It was hilarious.
That was a shit ton of fun.
There was that little robot drop game.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh shit, that was hard though. Like,
yeah,
because you have to think about it before the block drops, and it's
yeah.
like, and people are screaming left, right. It's like, yeah, which one?
We did the Jackbox Party Box 9.
Yeah, 9. I wonder what's on. I kind of want to go look and see what's on all of the rest of them and see if any of them.
I think I have like 1 through 5.
We have one of them too, but I don't remember which one.
There was that. It was a mix between like Drawful and Quiplash. That was
Are
kind
you
of fun.
talking about the one that's with the percentages and stuff and the monkey? Is that the one you're?
No. What the hell was the one we were playing where there's a second part of this thing where I couldn't figure it out. No, that was no. Oh, there's the one that we're all frogs.
Oh yeah, that's Junktopia.
Yeah,
That one.
that one's hilarious because you have to like you go to like a thrift shop, you get an item, and then you have to like
Yeah.
describe it and sell it. That was a lot of fun,
Yeah, that
and you're all
was fun.
frogs all the time.
Frogs.
Yeah, then there's the
And there's the roommate one, which was kind of. I don't know. I feel like if we would have played it as ourselves and not as our characters, it would have probably been better.
yeah.
But
Yeah, it's like a Big Brother simulator.
Yeah.
I thought that one was hilarious. Well, I thought actually all of them were pretty good.
yeah,
but-
all of them were good. It was fun. Yeah, I don't know. We can do that more because like we're way less busy now,
yeah.
except for the holidays are coming.
Oh
up.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like November and December are slowing down, buddy.
But then like after that, it should be okay for a while. I would hope.
Yeah.
But then it's January and it's the new year and it's like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to help New Kid bring his garage couch up into his loft.
Oh yeah, we doing the loft again this year.
I think so. It is tradition.
We haven't done the loft in a while.
No, we only do it on one day a year.
Like we used to do that all the time.
But yeah, we used to do it all the time because bars would close at 1, and we'd be like, "Oh, hey, yeah, cool."
Yeah, but
go
we don't have to stay until the bars close.
Yeah, we do.
Or we just could skip going to the bar at
So,
all.
I mean, I've gone to the bar in a long time. I don't feel like it's like
Yeah,
unless
we
it's like
only-
a game.
We only freaking go to the district anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like the O because danger is fun.
I don't.
I fucking love the O.
Because that's where people go to get drugs.
It's like you never
or
know.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, actually, that does
or
happen.
harassed.
I know, but like, there's always a fight. It's great.
Yeah, no, that's not good, buddy. That's bad. I don't know.
There's like all the like the party hard people on the outside, and there's like all the country people on the inside. Like the vibe from like the jail yard to the main bar is so different. It's like
Yeah.
different people, different music, different drinks.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm good on all that now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like people
Oh
that
no, are
much.
you getting old?
I don't like people
Shit.
that much. I'd rather just have a nice time playing games and hanging out, screaming at each other. That's the other thing about bars that I don't like is you can't freaking talk to each other.
Yeah, he's like yell at each other all the time.
Yeah, and I'm not good at yelling at people when there's loud music.
I mean, you yell at me all the goddamn time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's in silence usually. There's not other loud shit going on. My yell is like a good medium yell. No, don't like it. No, thank you.
I don't like it.
No. Let's see. What else have we been doing?
Well, shit, you guys were in Omaha.
We were in Omaha.
Yeah, was that for Shamanda's dresses? What was that for?
No, we're doing that this weekend.
Oh, I thought you guys were gone, like yesterday.
Oh yeah, we went to Humphrey
Oh.
for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't go to Omaha. I want to go to Omaha though, because I'm running out of all of my favorite snacks.
I'm gonna go to the Asian store and buy it all.
Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna go next weekend. I'm gonna drag poor Shmanda along.
Bring
to the Asian
bring
store again.
your new core cooler and bring back some gyoza.
No,
What?
I don't even know where that cooler is, to be honest, because I'm not the keeper of things in this house. No, there's a nice bubble tea place across the street that I didn't know was there.
Yeah, bubble tea is gross.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You can get like milk tea.
Milk
That's
tea is fine.
Tea without bubble tea without the bubbles.
No, it's like the frog, like blah.
You can get like popping fruit bubbles instead, you know. But you wouldn't because you just sign off all bubble tea is bad because you're dumb.
Well, I mean, because it is.
No, you're wrong. No, they make a popping fruit bubba.
Huh.
So it's like fruit juice in a little like Tide Pod.
Yeah.
And when you like smush on them, they pop and you get the fruit juice.
I don't know. I feel like that would feel weird.
No, it's really cool.
Huh.
It's actually really like it's almost like an addicting type thing because you just want to keep popping more of them. So I don't know. Maybe give that a try and see if that fits your fancy instead.
Well, then I have like a drink that I take one drink of and it's like, oh, it sucks. And then it's like, well, what the fuck do I do with the rest of this whole thing?
Oh, I'll drink it.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. They're tasty. I think they're tasty. Oh, yeah. Where are we at now? I suppose we can do our ad space, because I'm guessing this topic's going to take a little long.
Yeah.
And we don't have that much time to spare.
Well, we got drinks. I'm drinking some ginkgo tea. Ginkgo or ginseng?
Ginseng. What is ginkgo? Where did you get that from?
It's also like a Chinese root or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of ginkgo leaves, right?
Maybe.
That's from a Japanese tree. They look like little fans. You don't make tea out of those.
Yeah, but no, I thought like ginkgo is good for like your immune system or something.
I don't think you're supposed to eat them because they're like tree leaves.
What the fuck do you think tea is? This is tree leaves, but the tree is really small. Actually, tea is grass,
it's a
isn't it?
Plant.
So is a tree. It's on that.
It's not a tree.
It's on that tree of life.
Teas are not trees.
According to my brother, it's grass clippings.
Yeah, you would say that to me all the time when I was in the kitchen. He's like, "Oh, you got your grass clippings." And
you
I
had
was like,
that pour through tea thing.
Yeah.
That like, and then when it's done, it just looks like a bunch of grass clippings.
and like, I never knew if I was supposed to give him shit back.
Oh no, you give him shit right back.
Okay.
It's basically me. It's
so I was like,
like a new kid because my brother is his lead, basically his lead. He just talks to him the same way he talks to me.
Dear God.
So he's just as big a shit to his boss as he is to me. It's hilarious. I'm like, I didn't know that we're exactly alike. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, and I am drinking Social Sparkling Wine. Strawberry Rose Sparkling Sake Wine. It's okay. You can definitely tell it's like a bastardized version of sake, but
yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
there's a weird like tartness to it
that
I didn't like quite expect. But yeah, there's strawberry.
Strawberry.
This is a strawberry. Oh shit, we didn't talk about how K-Mag got freaking pole because he's the bandit, and then in the sprint race lost 8 places, and then got annihilated at the first corner.
Yep.
Like his weekend started out really good, and then went to shite.
Poor guy. And Danny Rick, man, that was brutal.
But
it was fine. Like, shit happened during that race, but it felt like nothing was happening, which was weird.
Yeah.
Plus, I wasn't paying attention half the time because I was trying to do stuff with my life.
Well, yeah. Well, like the first few laps, like everyone seemed to just be like crashing into each other.
Yeah.
Like Crash Stappen and Hamilton. And then Leclerc and Norris.
Yeah.
It's like, but there's the only people that were out were K-Mag and Danny Rick. So like it was weird because like they just like shuffled the field because of all the wrecks and it's like get back, and then like by the end of the race like, oh okay, it's Ferrari and Red Bull.
Yeah.
Or Mercedes and Ferrari actually. I mean Checo was there.
Ferrari and then Red Bull. Good old F1.
But George gets his first win.
Yep.
I was gonna say like a year ago, it'd be like hell yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like
kind of a shit.
Yeah, it's like man, you got a good seat, and now you're just
asshole.
Yeah. It's like, damn it, George.
All right, ad space. Buy our shit. We have shit to sell.
Yeah, we have T-shirts and stuff. I have band T-shirts.
We got pins. We got stickers.
Please throw money our way so I can buy more shit for
the band
projects.
Yeah. Lots of things.
Because I am trying to buy a PA system.
Oh yeah, I need to help you.
Yeah, that sale is the 19th, so we'll have to look at stuff before then.
Okay. So anyways, you can find us on Patreon at Random Roulette. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Random Plus Roulette.
If you see us, you can just give us $1.
And I'll give you a crisp high five.
Yes, crisp. Very crisp. The crispiest of high fives. So, yeah. Your support would mean a lot to us because
we love you guys.
We like making this stuff and doing stuff and being creative people for you. That works.
All right. Victor Hugo.
What do you got there, buddy?
Because I was sick as hell.
Oh.
I had limited research. I wasn't able to read all of Les Mis and The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Wait, you were reading the stuff?
No, I didn't have time to.
Oh, you didn't have time to. Okay.
So, I think so. I didn't do any research on him either.
Okay,
So what I did.
I will do.
No.
How do we do this? I will do the research on him that I did.
Okay.
You can do your stuff on your literary stuff that you're wanting to do, and then I will get into the crazy shit.
Okay. Okay.
How about that?
That'll work.
All right. Victor Maria Hugo was born February 26, 1802.
He has way too many names.
That's the same amount of names that you have. Victor,
No,
Victor Maria Hugo.
No, his dad has like 5 names.
Yeah, his dad has 5 names. But he went with Leopold or something. His father was a general in Napoleon's army. His mother was like a strong imperialist and disagreed strongly with his dad. So mom and dad didn't get along.
Wait, so he was a general in Napoleon's army, but his mom was an imperialist?
Yes. So they were like complete opposites.
But I thought the imperialists were the ones that were fans of Napoleon.
No.
Because he's the emperor.
I don't know. I think this was before that.
Okay. All right.
But Victor graduated with a law degree, which he didn't use. I guess. He's like, this is it for me. And then in 1816, he realized his ambitions after filling notebooks and notebooks with verses and translations of other literary works. So he founded the Conservateur...
What?
French? French!
Conservateur.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Conservator literature is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Is the English translation. In 1821, his mom died, and he then published a book of poems called Odes et...
No, he struggled through all the French.
Pieces, stuff,
Okay.
as urged by his mother. He is highly known for his literary work and philanthropic work.
Oh, I didn't know. I also did like philanthropic stuff.
Yep. But he was also a crazy guy, so now it's your turn.
Okay. So, I read 6 of his most famous poems. And like his poetry is interesting because in French, there's meter and there's rhyme, but then when it's translated to English, all that goes away.
Oh, yeah.
So it's weird. It's like this like these words don't work together. It's like, oh, just because it's a literal translation.
We're not French.
I mean, we could be.
I mean, I want to learn French at some point, but I'm too busy learning Japanese and Korean.
Well, yeah, don't you? Well, you have to learn French because then all of the Japanese bands' names make sense.
Well, yeah. And you, like, that's the one thing, like, about learning more about some of the Japanese things is they really like French things.
Yeah. Whatever. It's like China has a carbon copy of Paris.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody likes France for some reason.
I mean, it's where fashion comes from Italy, but...
No, fashion comes from France and Italy.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a lot of French
Well, yeah.
design houses. Like, Dior.
All right, so the first poem, I'll read them. So
you're going to actually read the poems?
Yeah.
Oh, you better get your good your audiobook voice out.
I don't know if I have one of those.
Uh-oh.
All right, so the first one is Tomorrow at Dawn. Tomorrow at dawn when the countryside brightens, I will depart. You see, I know that you wait for me. I'll go through the wood, I will go past the mountains. I cannot remain far from you any longer. I will walk, eyes set upon my thoughts, seeing nothing around me and hearing no sound. Alone, unknown, backbent, hands crossed. Sorrowful and far from me, day will be as night. I will not watch the evening gold fall, nor the distant sails down to Harfleur. When I arrive, I'll put on your grave a bouquet of green holly and heather in bloom.
Oh, is that the one about his daughter that died?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, like the way that the whole thing starts out. It's like, oh, it's a long lost love, and he's on his way there.
No.
It's like, no, but then there's the lines, I won't be far from you. I won't be far from you soon. So I actually think there's a note of suicide.
Oh.
Because it's like, I'm going to be with someone. Like that one's, again, like reading it in French, it's like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. Because Harfleur actually rhymes with Brouillet and Fleur, which is heather and bloom. So like it actually rhymes and there is meter, but it just doesn't work in English.
Yeah.
The other one, after the battle. Oh, yeah. My father, this hero with such a soft smile, followed by a single hussar whom he loved above all others. For his great bravery and his tall stature, was traveling on horseback on an evening of battle, in a field covered with dead upon whom the night was falling. He thought he heard a faint noise in the shadows. It was a Spaniard of the routed army, bleeding, dragging himself along the side of the road, gasping, broken, pale, more dead than alive. And whom said to him, a drink for pity's sake. My father moved, handed his faithful hussar a flask of rum from his saddle. Said, here, give this poor wounded man a drink. All of a sudden, when the soldier was bending down and leaning toward him, the man, some kind of Moor, grabbed a pistol he was still clutching in his hand, aimed at my father's forehead, crying, Caramba! The bullet flew so closely that his hat fell off, and his horse stumbled backwards. All the same, give him a drink, said my father.
Oof.
So it's like his dad's actually just a badass.
Yeah.
Like, an attempted assassination. She's like, you fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, now you are a prisoner. Like,
yep.
So, those two. Again, I didn't do research on this person, but I do know that he was very big into like the French Revolution.
Yep.
So this one actually goes on that one. It's on a barricade. On a barricade amidst the cobbles, dirtied with guilty blood and cleaned with pure blood, a boy of 12 is taken alongside the men. Do you belong to them? The child said. I do. That's good, said the officer. We're going to shoot you. Wait your turn. The child saw bright flashes, and all of his partners die against the wall. He said to an officer, may I go return this watch to my mother's home? You want to escape? I'm going to return. These ruffians are afraid. Where do you live? Here by the fountain. I'm going to come back, Mr. Captain. Beat it, scoundrel. The child leaves, clumsy trick, and the soldiers laugh with their officer. And to this laughter the dying added their moans, but laughter stops because suddenly a pale child, without warning, reappeared, came to stand against the wall and said to them, here I am.
Shit.
So, again, I know that he was really a huge part of not a huge part, but like he's almost like a propagandist for the French Revolution.
He actually got involved with political affairs.
Oh.
He was an elected official at one point of some sort. Because, we'll get into this later, but he was very, like, melancholy about it sometimes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, like, emo poetry.
Emo.
Especially this one. I think this would be the last one that I do. The grave said to the rose. This is the title of it. So, the grave said to the rose, with tears that dawn sprinkles upon you, what do you make, flower of love? The rose said to the tomb, what do you make of those who fall into your ever-open abyss? The rose said, somber tomb, from these tears I make the shade of fragrance amber, of amber and of honey. The tomb said, wistful flower, from each soul that arrives to me, I make an angel in heaven. That one's, it's pretty straightforward, but I like the idea of like a rose being like, oh, gravestone, what the fuck are you doing? I'm way cooler, I'm a rose. And the tomb's like, how about shut up, rose?
Jeez.
So yeah, I mean, there also is a lot of like emotion in this poetry. That one, it doesn't really have like a whole lot of background for it. It was just a romantic poem of love lost and things like that. So I got a little bit of his writing style, which I mean, I like poetry. And it was very interesting to see just how much of his poetry was pretty much just political propaganda.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, that's kind of awesome too.
That's all of Lim is too, is political stuff. It's good. I watched the movie. I haven't read any of it, but the movie was actually really good.
I watched the movie, but there's no faster way to ruin a good story than by making it a musical.
Oh, I thought it was fine. I thought it fit, to be honest. But
actually, I think that one's technically an opera because there's no spoken lines.
And then everybody knows like the Hunchback because
Disney. Well, they know the Disney version of it. Yeah. The real version of it is actually really sad.
Brutal.
So what makes him like crazy and weird? What's so off the wall about him? Oh no!
Let's dive right in. So, I mean, this isn't any accreditation to him, but it is because of what we'll get to later. So, the spot he was conceived in was marked by is marked by a sandstone block on Mount Denor. Denor.
So they knew where his parents boned.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they put a block there.
Okay.
He claimed that his mom was half wild Amazonian, which isn't true, but he was a frequent brothel patron, so much that when he died, all of the brothels in Paris closed for a day of mourning.
That's hilarious.
He had parties every night with a minimum of 30 people.
See, what the hell? I thought this guy was like not like Edgar Allan Poe level of brooding, but like like brooding in melancholy. And
No.
No. Apparently he's fucking drinking and hooking.
No, this guy's got a huge ego too.
Oh
like,
my God.
he doesn't give a fuck. So his favorite party trick.
Oh God.
Was to shove an entire orange in his mouth, fill his cheeks as much as he could with sugar, and down it with some Kirsch.
What's Kirsch?
It's a type of alcohol.
So basically, he just made an in-mouth old-fashioned minus a cherry.
Yeah. Yep. He would just do this all the time. He would just shove an orange in, some sugar in, and drink some booze. Mush it all together and eat it.
All right. Party animal, let's go.
His funeral was also a ginormous party in the city, so much that a legend has it that there was a mini baby boom in Paris 9 months after his death. He had an enormous ego, obviously, and would list how he was better than every other French writer at parties.
Oh my God.
So he would invite people over and just list how he was better than everybody else.
God damn it. I don't know if I'd want to go to these parties or if I'd just be like, oh my God, this insufferable asshole.
He wanted to be the highest paid literary author, and he was, and still is. He's the highest paid for any literary work.
Really?
Yep.
More than like J.K. Rowling? Okay.
Yep.
There's like
well,
not just like
this isn't like including royalties or anything. This is the initial payment.
Yeah, getting paid to write books. Okay.
Getting paid. He is still like the highest paid guy for what, and he demanded it. He wanted that.
Well,
and he still got it.
I mean, there really is a huge thing. Like the power of propaganda, like, is a real thing, and whether you're influenced on it, you actually are, even if you don't think you are.
Yeah.
So actually, like having like a voice, a way to like get a message out, is a very, very powerful thing for any cause, really.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a tangent, but there's the what is it called? The Stop Oil campaign, where they're going like
Stop Oil campaign.
Is it Stop Oil? Something like that. I can't remember what it's called because they're really bad at what they do.
Okay.
The idea is they want to stop the use of fossil fuels and like have like electric cars and
Fair enough.
Sure, no more emissions, stuff like that. So in order to prove their point, they go to the Louvre and put tomato juice on paintings. It's like
what?
Yeah, like, and it was explained to me. It's like, okay, the idea is just like make noise to then like
but like cause. That's attacking the wrong thing,
and that was my argument against it. So yeah, sure.
Like,
the idea is to attack rich people because, well, I mean, poor people don't buy art, but rich people will, and now the art isn't valuable.
But poor people can still appreciate art and look at art and stuff. Like most art museums aren't terribly expensive to get into and look at art, so it's not really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
And then they'll also go through and like they'll spray like tomato juice on like Bentley dealerships or something like that.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
it's like that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But the idea is that they're trying to attack the rich. But like I don't know.
So go to the wine store.
So that the point I'm trying to make is that propaganda can be a very important tool, and so that makes sense of why he was paid so well.
Yeah,
because he's a good propagandist.
Oh no, it's because he demanded it. Like,
he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's a bit of an ass. He would often lock himself up in a room with just a pen and paper, just a pen and paper.
See, that's the brooding emo poetry shit
No
that I expected.
clothes.
There it is.
And he would tell his mates not to give his clothes back until he got done with the chapter.
Just imagine just knocking on the door. It's like, are you done yet? No, go away.
Yep, just a pen and paper. His wife would eventually knit him a giant gray shawl to wear instead of just being naked.
Oh, yeah, I forget this asshole is actually married and had kids.
Yep. He was exiled from France in 1851, only to return in the 1870s.
I thought damn it, I knew this one.
He came back, and then he left again, and then he came back.
Yeah, but like when he was in the UK, I don't think it was UK anymore, it was probably Britain. He was in Jersey, I do believe. And then they actually they kicked him out of Jersey and he was on like some island.
Yeah.
And like the island.
Like he kept getting kicked out. It's like, what?
So is this guy really that insufferable? Like is he just that big?
Well, no, because he was a political member, technically.
Oh, yeah, so he's like a rabble rouser. Yeah.
So, he when he was up for re-election of some sort, he was confident that he would be the leader of a dictatorship, but he lost his bid for re-election. Yep. And he died of pneumonia.
Well, I mean, I think that's what you die of in the 1800s.
Well, yeah, probably. Or
I mean,
syphilis. He was probably like...
Actually, he didn't die of syphilis. That's the weird part. Like,
he was probably a raging alcoholic at whatever point this was anyways, because he was throwing parties every night.
Not to be racist, but he's French. Of course he's an alcoholic.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's... He was... There's more, but like, those are like the most documented ones, because there's ones like, oh, it's been said that he did this, or been said that he did that, and it's like these ones actually have proof, except for the mini baby boom, but I think that one, it was real as well from what I had read.
I want to believe that one. he held such a rager that everyone got pregnant.
Well, he was just like, he was a sex addict all the time, and he was always after women.
Again, not to be racist, but he's French.
Yes. So yeah, this guy wasn't he wasn't an Edgar Allan Poe where he was just brooding in his house and thinking about death all the time.
I don't know. There's a weird. There was one that I didn't read. Actually, no. I'll see. Just to kind of prove what my original thought was. I'll do the last one. It's called "The Man Who Laughed." Wait, where did it go? Welcome to Barnes and Noble. Where did it go? On a barricade. Said the grave to the rose. Yes, the man who laughed. In the end, you will howl, wretch, still panting from his heinous crime. Your despicable triumph, so dismal and so brief. I grab you, I place a sign on your forehead, and now the crowd comes running and ridicules you, whilst you are nailed to a post in vengeance, while your chin is pushed up by an iron collar, whilst the button flies off your jacket. History stood at my side, strips your shoulder naked. You say, I feel nothing, and you mock us. How funny. Your drool as you laugh gaily upon my name, but I hold the red-hot branding iron and see your flesh smoke.
Jesus Christ.
It's about someone who made fun of the emperor.
Yeah.
And so, belittling the king.
Marked.
But it's the man who laughed. It's because he laughed at the king, but also the soldiers. So, I'm reading that and thinking, oh, this guy is, extremely, anti-Napoleon, anti-kingdom, and that's why he wrote, Les Mis, and that's why he wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame, because they're both very well. Notre Dame is anti-church, and then Les Mis is anti-kingdom or imperialism.
Yep.
And then then he just goes home and bangs 5 hookers. What the hell?
Yep. Yeah. So he was just a crazy dude with a crazy brain, I think. I don't know.
Trying to think of all the other people that we researched, who to hang out with. You had that one dude.
Oh yeah, who's the one dude that was just a crazy guy?
Well, we did do Poe.
We
know that he wasn't.
He wasn't that kind of crazy.
No, he's the original emo kid.
Yeah, yeah, he was awesome. Definitely emo guy. The
No.
OG of emo.
That prohibition officer that you.
Oh yeah, the guy that was just like, "Hey, you got a beer? Oh wait, you're arrested
And now you're under arrest.
Yeah.
I don't know. They would know because he would go and he would bust all the parties.
Yeah, he would go bust all the parties, not be part of the party. But I can't, like, I feel like oranges must have been a lot smaller than they are now.
Okay, if it
because-
was like a clementine.
I
Yeah.
don't, it just said an orange.
I don't know.
He just shoved an entire orange in his mouth.
A lot of like the fruit and vegetables things that we have now are like so horribly like mutated
Yeah,
to
that
have
they're-
like high yield of.
Yeah,
of-
and it'd be enormous. Like those oranges that are like, you couldn't stick a whole one of those bastards in your mouth.
Like potatoes originally are like the little like red potatoes are like closer to what the potatoes originally were.
Oh.
Like the russet, like the really big like baked potato things. Like those are actually genetically modified.
Well, geez, I can see why all those people died because of potatoes then. Or
Right,
lack thereof,
they had small
potatoes.
I mean, also was the monarchy taxing them to death and taking all their food. Anyway,
Yep.
so yeah, it's really really hard for me to justify this guy being like such a political activist and like emo poetry writer, and then also throwing ragers
Yeah.
and riding and riding naked.
Yeah. Riding naked. And like, just like forcing his maids to be around too. Just like, right. Like, what in the world?
Him and Lestat would be friends.
Yeah. They're both crazy. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, they would have existed in Paris at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, technically, if Lestat was real.
How do you know he's not?
Because that's not how things work, sir. Oh, yeah. Like, he's a crazy man. There's other stuff on him, too, that we just didn't cover. Just because I was like, we'll leave some more stuff up to people to look at.
Yeah, so now, oh man, now the character in Les Mis, the one who's like sold into bondage,
Yeah.
like, okay, now her character makes a little more sense, because like, those would be people you met.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it again. Like, Anne Hathaway in that movie was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that was like, she actually did that. That was her real hair.
Yeah.
And that was one take.
Yeah.
She just lopped her hair off like that. And I was like, that's amazing. So yeah, did she get an Oscar for that? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
She should have, if she didn't. I wonder if they'll ever... Well, I was like, can you do a Hunchback live action? Probably not. I mean, CGI's come a long way, though. I guess.
Yeah. Or they can just do practical costuming.
No, CGI. That's how.
What the hell?
That's how everything works these days, man.
No.
That's how it is.
All right. Well, that was that crazy mother. What else you got?
Yeah, I guess we got to spin so we can skedaddle
I wanna
to
put-
D&D.
Yeah.
Also, my butt's falling asleep.
Nice.
I really need to get some more of these shares. We have still not spun music. You realize that?
I don't.
Over 36 episodes. All right. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Really hyping up this
Come on.
clicking noise. Oh, we got fashion. What did we have on the fashion list?
Fashion. Emo fashion.
What else we got? Is that it?
Cottagecore.
Oh, you want to do cottagecore? It's perfect cottagecore season.
Or we can research kilts. Where they come from. We have a lot of stuff. Like we also have like a kimono hanbok, hanfu, athleisure.
Ugh.
There's a dude on Instagram that like goes through. Oh, here's like design aesthetics, and like one of them is a what is it called? Warcore.
Warcore?
So it's like those weird Japanese pants that I have. They're like strappy and stuff. It's like combat, but
Oh.
also like street. I don't know. I kind of want to do emo fashion.
You want to do emo
Like
fashion?
try to figure out like where it all came from.
2005! That's where it came from.
Okay.
But yeah, we can do emo fashion. 'cause
Emo fashion.
That's actually pretty fun.
All right.
Sweet. Do you have a pen?
Nope.
No.
Because I don't have a notebook.
I don't have one around either. What is this? Oh, that's a flash drive, I guess.
Yeet.
All right. Well,
It's not a pen.
do you still have the timer, sir?
Yeah.
Or,
We're wrapping up.
Are we good?
Yeah. We're good to sign off.
Okay, cool. Well, we're off to D&D land now. Woot woot. Stay hydrated, don't die, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.